back here on RossLong.Info and of course KJagRadio.com, your source for the best in entertainment news and interviews in Central and South Central Kansas. So why am I in Kansas City, Missouri, in downtown Kansas City, Missouri, in front of the historic Beaumont Club? Well, I'm here to see a metal band who personally I think is hot and is quite the up-and-comer. So this promises to be quite the grisly and polarizing experience. You'll see why. Let's go talk to him right now. And we're talking to Krysta of I Wrestled a Bear Once. I need to, this is my take on your group, on the name of the group. See if I'm right. I say that bear wrestling is basically an almost forgotten all-American activity of the 19th century.
Yeah.
From practiced by the hardest of hardcore Americans, such as Daniel Boone, Davy Crockett. I think even Abraham Lincoln laid claim to wrestling a bear once.
Even Gary Busey. Yeah.
Gary Busey did? Oh, well, that doesn't
That's
count,
where we got the name from. He actually wrestled a bear.
Really?
Yeah, he did.
The secret is out.
It is out.
All right. Tell me about this new album. I noticed that once you released it, we did another interview about a year and a half ago with you. Your views just shot up. How are the fans liking this new album of yours?
They like it and they dislike it, but that goes to show about any album. I mean, there's people out there that'll be like, oh, I think what they did earlier, their earlier stuff, like their EP is better than their full length. Oh, I think their full length is better than their second album, vice versa, but to each his own. And I think that we personally, as a band, we want to be one of those bands that don't sit still. We want to keep progressing as we keep growing. So we just do what we would do, and if people like it, whatever. We didn't write an album to please anybody but ourselves. We don't write music to please anyone. We write music to please ourselves. We write music that we would like to listen to. So I personally enjoy the record. I enjoy what we did on the record.
Well, I noticed that there was no less than 5 people that got thrown over the barricades there tonight.
There was.
And I think your fans are appreciative.
We have our fans right now. We're on the As I Lay Dying tour, so there's a diverse plethora of fans right now. There's we have As I Lay Dying metalheads, and then we have our fans, the Ghosts Inside fans, and of Mice and Men fans, which we just got off tour of the Mice and Men. So I don't know. It's been diverse, but it's great because you gain and you lose people. And
now, has this tour? Have you headlined on this tour?
No, we have not.
You have not?
Nope.
I think you're ready for that.
We have headlined a tour before. We headlined our tour supporting the release of It's All Happening. We did a tour called the Ghost Bus Tour, and it was last fall. And so we did it, and it was amazing. We had great people in that tour, so I think we're ready for another headliner sooner or later in the works.
I think your fans would agree, because I noticed that after you were done, there was 50 less people in the house.
Well, that's awesome. That goes to show that we're doing something right.
I mean, what's your reaction? I take it you've toured overseas.
Yes.
What's your reaction to those who cannot speak one lick of English, yet they come to your concerts and they can sing every word, every inflection, every syllable, yet they don't know a word of English?
It's amazing. Well,
is that kind of a culture shock for
Well,
you?
it is a culture shock, but it's actually very, very amazing. Like, you feel godlike in a way. I can't even explain it. We've been to Portugal. Portugal was the best experience, for example, and we were over there with a Chariot and the band called The Eyes of a Traitor from the UK, and these people from Portugal were just going completely wild, and they knew every single word, but they didn't speak a damn word of English. But at the same time, if you think about it, countries over in Europe and all, they break their ass in school, unlike Americans, and they're not lazy, and it's required for them to learn English. English is a very actually hard language to learn. English is the hardest language to learn for anybody out there. So props to them, and the fact that they did that, it was amazing. It's breathtaking. It's breathtaking playing in a foreign country and people know what you're saying, they can relate to it, and it's awesome.
Now you're out doing the dang thing. I understand that you do some 200, 250 concerts a year.
Yes, we do.
So it's basically, if you're not gigging, you're traveling.
Yeah.
This is called paying the price, I take it.
When I'm not home, when I'm not on tour, I like to sit at home with my fiance, and we just like to just watch movies and lay in bed and drink. Yeah, we like to relax.
Okay, two last kind of difficult questions. My buddy Jiggy told me to ask these. I've get a whole plethora of comments. I just never imagined that so many people so loved you on our last interview. One of the comments was, I never had a tattoo fetish until I saw Krysta in her videos. You got a reaction to that? I mean, with fame comes money and restraining orders, or
No.
what?
Oh.
Well, there's one light. That's all right. You broke it! No, you didn't.
Does it still work?
No, it still works.
Do you want to pick it up?
We're all right.
I'll pick it up.
We still got half of it.
Yeah, but I feel horrible because I've been there. All right.
You had a broken trailer, so I understand. This is hardy. Don't worry.
The word fame is fictitious. There's no such thing as fucking fame unless you're in Slipknot or Korn.
Mushroom Head don't count?
Yeah, they count.
Okay.
Our band, we don't have fame. We have people who respect what we do. They like us. We're no different from anybody just because we're in a fucking band. We tour in a van. We smell horrible. We're lucky if we get a shower. We eat like shit. No, I don't have $1 million. I struggle to pay my bills. Yeah, so.
But you're still rocking.
But I still rock and roll. So it's rock and roll, man. It ain't supposed to be pretty. You dropped another battery.
We're dropping a battery.
It's all about just having a great time, and the tattoo fetish thing. I don't know what to say about that. I got tattoos because it's not the cool thing. It's the fact that my entire life I paint, I draw, I sculpt, I sew, I do a lot of artistic
You're an
things.
artiste.
Yeah, and
Yes.
I personally think ever since I was a little girl, wanted to cover myself in tattoos because I thought it was neat using your body as a canvas. So I did that, and I never rushed my tattoos. I'm 27, I'm still working on my tattoos slowly, because it's not the cool thing to do to get tattoos because you're in a fucking band. So it's, if you actually really want it,
I'm sure there are
cool.
many who are following your tattoo journey.
That's retarded. I'm just kidding.
You're right. You're right. Thank you, Krysta.
Yeah.
Best of luck.
Thank you.
And next time, I hope we interview you at Carnegie Hall.
Be
or
awesome.
Wherever, or maybe the Today
Wherever
Show.
life may take me.
The Today
it's all
Show.
Good. I'm just grateful that I'm playing at all, because I could be working at Starbucks again. So I'm grateful for where I'm at, and grateful that people like what we do.
This is a better gig than Starbucks.
Yeah. Doing overnights, 2 overnights, come on.
Thank you, Krysta.
Thank you.
All right.
And that's going to wrap us up here at the historic Beaumont Club in downtown Kansas City, Missouri. Let's go watch more.